Magazine presents PLP Network with our special guest, Relax. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself and what you got going on.
So I'm relaxed. I'm originally from Detroit, Michigan. Right now, I'm based out of Dallas. And right now, what we got going on is just a lot of visuals. A lot of events. Just released a new project. Back in March. So just doing a lot of things like that as far as like promotion goes, and just really just working on a huge project, which is just centered around bringing artists together, bringing back the creativity, also just, bringing love, showing love. So that's really what it's about, just spreading that positivity, but also, still, pushing, being competitive, creatively, artistically. So.
Yeah. Sorry. So how did you get the name Relax?
Relax. So I used to have like a name like I had back, like when I think everybody has like a rap name that they make up when they're a little kid. And so I got to a point to where it's like, okay, now I'm doing this, I'm doing this seriously, not just like for fun as like a kid with my family. So I just needed something that kind of just described me, you know, like, so it's relaxed, but also it's all caps. So it's like, it's chill, but at the same time it's yelling at you. So it's just that, like that chill aggression, you know. So it's like laid back, but at the same time it's exciting, it's eccentric. So yeah, that's what I just had to get something to kind of like just define me, like as an artist, like, it's like going hard, but at the same time I'm chilling, I'm staying out the way and I'm just doing what I need to do.
That's what's up. So have the pandemic affected you at all, or has it made your career better?
Uh, yeah, definitely affected me, but I would say affected me for like in a good way. So it definitely, I say helped my career because it kind of just put everything in perspective. So, it was like, it kind of just pushed me. It's like, okay, I got to do this even more now because of the pandemic, like it's really nothing else really to do but work in the pandemic. So it's really just about like just upping my productivity and just, and just getting better and just like kind of focusing a little bit more. So I definitely think it helped me personally for sure.
Because I basically tell everybody what I learned by being in this industry is, promoters basically look to see what you got going on. They basically look at your social media, they basically look at your YouTube, they basically check all of that out. With that being said, I had to learn the hard way. Like when I first started in this industry over 20 years ago, it was like one artist that I had, we kind of got famous by accident and had like 99,000 downloads, and we were just selling out the trunk of the car, and we sent a track to get mixed down, and Rick Ross' baby brother got on the track. And my little girl was like 8 years old, and she was calling like, "Hey, I heard the song on the radio." I'm like, "Girl, you lying? You ain't hear nothing on the radio."
Right.
She like in a whole nother state, and it's on the radio. And back then you only had to do like online radio. You didn't have like LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter. Versus now, the promoters will say, well, how's your social media? How's your following? How many followers you got? What's going on? So I basically tell all the artists and everything just to like make sure like that the social media is on point. At least like if you're not doing those shows, make sure you with a good marketing person or marketing group that can help get your numbers up. So when everything get back on point, the promoter could say, well, this person got this many followers, or this person got this on YouTube, and they've been promoting themselves during the pandemic and are willing to take a chance on them. And that's what some artists don't understand, that if your social media is not good and your numbers is not up, it don't matter if you got 100,000 downloads. You got 100,000 downloads and only 2,000 followers. They're gonna be like, "Oh, something going on funny with that," because if everybody downloading it and nobody following them, something's not right. So, you
Yeah,
know,
definitely that.
yeah, I had to like, learn like then that I have a record label and a PR company, it was just basically like, hey, these independent artists want to be said and heard. Everybody don't have a big budget like all these mainstream artists. So therefore, I wanted to start something to like help the independent artists get on the platform just so they can be out there and be out there on the billboard and do stuff just like the mainstream artists. You know what I'm saying? So, what does it mean to you to be real every day and deliver in your field?
Being real, it just really just mean just staying true. Of course, you gotta feed your fan base, so you gotta give people kind of what they want. But at the same time, you also kind of gotta give people what they need, and you gotta give people a piece of you. I feel like when people listen to your music, and just when people hear you talk, like they see you, and they can tell if you faking or not. So it's just like just be real, because fake can only go so far. So just about being real is just staying true, and that way you don't have to, quote unquote, switch up, because you always stay who you were. So, I think that's just the biggest part of it. So, just staying true, so you don't have to worry about, if I start showing the real me, people gonna think I'm fake because I was fake before. So if you just like just straight up and just forward with, especially the people that listen to your music, people that support you, just being real with them from the jump, it's just gonna pay off for you, I think, in the long run.
Okay. If you could collab with anybody or work with anybody, who would you like to work with?
Um, I would say, Lupe. Lupe
Okay.
Fiasco. Uh, I think that'd just be a real good track. Cause just because he has such a, he does like he raps, but he doesn't just do one type of thing. He has a big catalog. So and like he's like very diverse. So I think like a track with him and like me being from Detroit, he's like from Chicago, so it's like places that's very like close and similar to each other. I think that just be really like be really good. A really good track. I think it'd be like kind of like real epic, especially like with his style, like my style. I think it'd really compliment.
Okay. Well, we're definitely glad to have you here and be a part of Bread Magazine. Once it become available, I'll make sure that you get the link for it. Once again, we have our special guest, Relax. Tell everybody all your social media links, how they can find you on social media and everything, and give all your shout outs at this time.
All right, so all social media VK Relax. So it's that'd be Village King Relax. So all social media VK Relax. Also, we got the event page, which is also the label page, which if anybody needs studio time, beats or anything, this is a good time to check that out. It's the VKZ. So it's THEVKZ. That's also on all platforms. I want to do a special shout out to Raw Roots, Tribal Life Art, Cinco Magazine, Will Capo. Those my brothers, my family. They give me a lot of support. In return I give them a lot of support. So, just shout out to everybody on the team. Shout out to y'all for the interview. And just shout out to everybody that's seeing it, that's believing it, and and that's really just like on the same mindset of let's put up this work and let's spread love, be positive at the same time. Let's keep that standard of creativity. So I appreciate everybody in my corner.
That's what's up. And again, this is our special guest, Relax, and we're glad to have you here and be a part of Bread Magazine. And I hope to talk to you soon. And when this interview become available, I'll make sure you get your copy. Okay.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Have a,
Thank you.
have a good day.
You too. Take care.